We're here in Moore, Oklahoma at the Central Church of Christ. I have Mark Delisle with me. Mark is one of the deacons here, and he is overseeing the outside the building portion of the relief effort here, and organizes the work crews, and he is a busy man in this relief effort. Mark, glad to have you with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Let me first ask you about you personally. You and your family, were you directly affected by the tornado?
No, it was about 4 blocks away. Other than some trash to clean up on the roof and in the yard, it was as far as we can tell right now, we were not affected by any damage that we can tell.
Well, good.
We lost power for a week, but
yeah.
that's expected, I guess, into this
and
bad
minor
devastation
compared to what other people are enduring.
No big deal.
Tell us about what your area of responsibility here and what you're doing and people involved. And
well, I guess it kind of is. You do what's ever needed. But I've been coordinating the receiving of all the donations, coordinating to make sure that it goes into the pantry as Luann, our pantry coordinator, as she wants it received, and we have staging areas, and I just kind of oversee everything between the receiving end and the pantry. Whatever Luann needs, our pantry coordinator, I basically do what she needs and make sure that we have some coordination in the parking lot as far as just the constant flow of donations that come in addition to as volunteers and the public comes in, their need for equipment, and as they come in and need to be loaded, they have yard tools and wheelbarrows and all types of different needs to take care of the job they're fixing to do for the day. They'll come through and we'll load them out and make sure they have everything they need.
Wow.
So it's pretty constant. You know, it starts at 7 in the morning and it goes till 8 at night. I mean, it's a pretty constant thing, but it's still a blessing because it gives us a great opportunity to help the people affected, and
yes. Right.
And I just try and just do my part to make sure it's efficient, so that we can get more work done.
Yeah, and you accomplish a lot more when you're a little organized. Now, I even notice there are bobcats out here.
Oh yes, sir.
I'm amazed, and even the lowboy trucks to haul them and to go where they're needed. That's absolutely amazing to me.
The efforts that the volunteers that are coming in from across the nation are they're pretty impressive. I'm sorry. Not only do they take care of the needs of this congregation and the area's church members.
Right.
You know, we started with the church members.
Sure.
And but when the neighbor next door has got the same problem that they have, then it's a spread effect and they immediately go to whatever's right in front of them. I mean, you don't have to haul equipment very far to have a need. I mean, it's across the street.
Right.
So they just keep working, and
that's amazing.
And we have it's turned into a pretty efficient operation now between the volunteer effort, Mike Baumgartner's meals that he's provided in that side of it, and then our pantry and our donations that are received. So it's been a pretty awesome work that God's provided. I mean, God's influence in our lives and what He's given us as far as the donations to give to these people is just it's not something that you could ever do without His help.
Yeah.
I mean, we have this building is aged, and which it functions well and for what it is, and we are in the process of building a new building. At the same time, because of the tornado, we have pretty bad roof leaks.
Yes.
And to a witness to just God's hand in our lives is this morning I had a company come in and offered to donate an office. Wow. And so the whole effort is not something that we can even begin to take credit for. We're just a worker in the process, and
just the hands
for God, and it's amazing.
And you know, so many people in my home congregation and all over this country who know about your situation and the coincidence of several disasters within a very short period of time that we can reach out and help it. But the people in the pew, they want to do something.
Yeah.
And most of them, or many of them, can't come here and work physically, and
Sure.
although many would, some can't. But they want to do something, and to be able to send a case of water, or to be able to send some money and those things, that gives them a great relief, to feel like they've helped a little bit, and they've been part of your effort. And it's great to have somebody who gets it organized.
We do our best.
I've seen you on the run around
yeah.
here, and it's just amazing. And the young people, I'm very impressed with all the young people, the teens that are here working. And it's not easy to get teenagers to work like this, and they just stay on the go.
Well, we're not too easy on them.
I've seen you.
We keep them pretty hooked up, and most of them are they toe the line pretty well. We can't all, I don't take credit for it too much, but it is all a credit to our elders here at Central.
Good. Wow.
They are a group of fantastic men that are just their goal is to serve and to serve the public and to serve the needs of this congregation of people, and to obey Scripture. Yeah. And that's to try and emulate Christ in all we do is that's our focus, and so it really goes back to them.
And I've met a few of them, and I've been impressed with the men that I've met. But they also, and men of good judgment, know people that they can turn something over to,
well,
and believe it's going to be done, and trust you to carry it out efficiently. And that's a great relief off of them, because elders don't need to be overseeing unloading a truck.
I hear you. You're probably right about that.
When they can assign people like you to do it and know it's going to be done, that's great.
I don't have a lot of Scripture memorized. But everybody has a job to do within the church.
Absolutely.
And God gave me the physical ability to do it, so I'm in charge of unloading everything.
Well, you're a pretty big fella.
But I also have a certain way to motivate others to get the help needed. Yeah. If we need something done, then I can usually get it taken care of.
I've seen you working, and I see a smile.
We
too.
try to be nice. So.
Yeah, and people will remember that. Do you have any idea how many trucks, tractor trailer type trucks, you've had come and unload?
If you could put it in a term, it's been a lot of, just a constant flow of smaller trucks. We've had 3 tractor trailers come in that we've unloaded. We've had one from Nashville. Church of Christ Disaster Relief was the first one, and it was here the first time we were open. As soon as we started the deal, started this process, they were here, and
they do a great work.
And they are, they're great to have. And then, but it's a single congregation in a U-Haul, and they've gathered everything from their community. And we had a group come in at 4 a.m. from Kentucky.
Wow.
And they dodged a tornado to get here.
Wow, that's great.
And so it's been a lot of that, and a lot of just small congregations that want to do what they can. One of the amazing ladies that we have, her name's Hannah Haynes. She's our youth minister, family minister. Casey, it's his wife. There's her and 1 or 2 others update Facebook daily.
Really? Wow.
And it's interesting to see the response of the Church of Christ and the other people who are following that the response, as far as she'll post it, and I'll receive it the next morning.
Yeah.
It's in a truck. Will come in, and so people are really just paying attention to to technology that's available, and Tommy Haynes, our minister, he's been on the phone nonstop since this has happened, since the tornado. Yes. I bet he's put 100 hours in a week just on the phone nonstop. When he gets a break, he'll come outside and breathe some fresh air. But it's just been a constant flow. But it's fantastic.
And it's kind of interesting that what you're saying about the what we call now the social media, that you all can post a need and everybody can see it and meet, because that's what people, when they want to help, but they want to do something that's going to be beneficial, and they don't really know what you need. So if your people can post it, then they can respond, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, I would encourage them to call and to check Facebook. We update that once to twice a day, because the needs have already changed into what we've received, into what the needs are. You know, you didn't realize that you needed eye wash until you get a week into it, and people need to clean the junk out of their eyes when they're out there working in this hazardous area, and and masks and safety glasses, and
earplugs.
As the needs change, we update our Facebook page, and then it's just the response has just been fantastic. Wow, I mean, I would just continue to ask people to pray, and because God is providing. Absolutely. I mean, in ways that we don't even realize until it's a lot of times it's not a amazing, miraculous thing.
Right.
Most of the time it's just a whisper.
Yeah, His providential care.
If you are paying attention.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And so God's provided with just more than we could possibly, these people could possibly imagine. I mean, we're the people that come in and we're able to fill up their car with all their grocery needs and the financial needs of just the church and of the members that have been affected, and then the public as their needs come in. We just ask the people, keep praying, check Facebook, continue any money donations. We have the elders are very considerate of the donors,
right?
So that they know that what's donated is going to the members, and it's going to truly people who have been affected by the tornado.
Right.
So,
and that's good that people can know they can send their money here, and it's going to be handled in a good way, a Christ-like way, and see to the needs of the people in the church here and in the community at large.
We strive real hard to be good stewards of what has been given to us, and
that's why people send it, because they trust you and they know that it will be used wisely. That's to the credit of this church and its leadership. Absolutely. Okay, thank you for your time,
Thank you
Mark,
so much.
and keep up the great work, and we'll keep you in our prayers.
You too. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.